Hey, what's up guys? Barry here. I am back after missing last week. So sorry about that, but lucky you, you get a double episode today. We're going to cover 2 weeks. We're going to go week 4 and week 5. Coming up. All right, in the first matchup from week 4, it was Dumb Guy versus Dumb Guy. It was our first meeting of the year, and we battled it out. You can't tell from the final score, but it was a pretty close matchup. We were neck and neck on, I think, 6 different categories: runs, home runs, stolen bases, wins, saves, and strikeouts. But everything went in Heath's direction. He ended up winning 7-3, knocked me right out of first place. It was short-lived, me in first place. All right, the next matchup was Jason versus Jeff. This was another close matchup, and these guys literally went back and forth all week, but it ended up in Jason's favor, winning the week 6-4. All right, the next one was Eric versus Luis. And I am not going to lie, this one wasn't close at all. Eric dominated on this one, just pulling off a whooping this week with an 8-1 victory. It wasn't even close. It was a no-doubter. Eric dominated in this one. All right, in the last matchup of the week, it was Jesse versus Jake. And Jesse, I think, showed us why he's in first place currently. He just dominated Jake in this one, winning 8-2. Dude, his pitching staff had 94 strikeouts. That's fucking ridiculous. All right, let's take a look at some of the stat leaders from week 4. In runs, Heath led the league with 39. Home runs, Barry, Jason, and Jesse all tied with 11. RBIs went to Heath with 43. Stolen bases went to Heath with 7. Jake led in OPS with a 949. That was off the charts. Heath with wins, 5. Eric saves with 6. Jesse, as I mentioned, had 94 strikeouts, so ridiculous. Eric owned us in ERA and WHIP with a 2.26 and a .81. All right, it is time to name the team of the week. And again, I'm going to share that honor with 2 different teams. There was a lot of good stats put up in week 4, but the 2 teams that came out with 8 victories, I'm going to give them the honors this week. That's Jesse and Eric. They both won out their opponents 8-1 and 8-2. So those guys get team of the week for week 4. All right, so the week 4 standings ended with Legion of G in first place in Division 1, followed by Team Mediocrity. Dumbtastic Beasts drops all the way down to 3rd in the division, followed by Team Get Swooped. Over in the 2nd division, Jason's awesome team is in first place, followed by Out of Cali, RJ51 in 3rd, and Chuck Billy in last place. All right, let's jump right into week 5 matchups. And in week 5, I was up against Jake, and I had to crawl out of a hole twice just to lose 4-5. I've been telling Jake to get off of it and get going, and finally he does it, and of course he has a fantastic week against me. All right, the next matchup was Jason versus Jesse. This was a battle of the Titans. Both of these teams were sitting in first place in their respective divisions, but it looks like Jesse came out on top in this one, winning 6-3. But it was a really, really close matchup. These guys literally were tied at the end of each day up until Sunday when Jesse took the lead and took the win, 6-3. The next matchup was Eric versus Dumb Guy Heath. This was a back and forth battle, but going into the weekend, it was a no-doubter. Eric came out with the big win, 7-2 over Dumb Guy Heath. All right, for the final matchup of the week, it was Jeff versus Luis. And this one did not look very good for Jeff going into the weekend, down 2-0. 8-7. But he was able to turn it around and come out with the victory, winning 6-3. All right, let's look at some of the leaders this week in the stat categories. For runs, it was Jake leading the way with 42. Home runs, it was Barry with 15. RBIs, Jake again with 48. Stolen bases was Jesse and Eric tied at 7. OPS, Jake with 893. Wins, Heath and Jeff tied at 4. Saves, Barry, Jake, and Jesse all tied with 4. Jesse once again leads in strikeouts with 78, blowing everybody else out of the water. And then Luis, man, with a pitching performance with a 1.3 ERA and a .92 whip to lead the way. All right, there were a lot of good performances in Week 5, but I think I've got to give Team of the Week to Jake. He finally came out on top in a week. He's been struggling all year, and he was able to knock the first place Dumbtastic Beasts. Actually, I don't think I was in first place, but he knocked me down. I almost came back, but he beat me by a half a game, and he had a really strong week. So congrats, Jake. You finally got that victory. Let's keep it going, man. All right, let's wrap it up with the standings after Week 5. It looks like Legion of G is taking a big lead. He's in first place, followed by Team Mediocrity, only one game behind. Next in that division is Team Get Swooped, 5 games behind, and then Dumbtastic Beast drops all the way down to last in that division, and I am 6.5 games out. Moving on to division number 2, Jason's Awesome Team is in first place. Out of Cali is in second. RJ51 is in third, and Chuck Billy is in last place in that division. But it's still early on, so anything can happen. Let's hope that Legion of G doesn't run away with it. Let's hope we all have a shot here. I'm looking forward to a very exciting season the rest of the way with a very exciting playoff round. I'm super excited about that, but there's the standings for now. Week 6 is coming up next. All right, you guys, that is the video for the week. Once again, I apologize for missing Week 4. Hopefully this double video is enough Barry to get you through the week. You know, things come up, you know how it is. But anyways, I appreciate you guys sticking with the Dumb Guys. Really appreciate the support. And I'm having a great time playing with you guys in this league. And you know, I hope that we can continue this league for, you know, years to come. Maybe this can be, you know, one day we can even do like a keeper league or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, that's the video for the week. Put your comments down below. Hit us up on Patreon. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. You know, all the places. And as always, stay dumb.
Dumb Guys.